as of late, especially with things like TikTok and Book Talk, romance is really front and center again. So a lot of
Mhm.
people are consuming the romance genre, people who've been longtime romance readers and new romance readers. So, an interesting discussion that I have seen throughout the years online is people talking about how romance books are like therapy for them. And again, not in a clinical sense, but more as like an emotional coping tool or to
Mm,
boost your mood, or a lot of times just to feel like you have a safe space for processing feelings, emotions, sometimes even traumas with things like
yes,
dark romance. It's not a replacement for real therapy. Let's make that clear. But
absolutely. Disclaimer.
yes, huge disclaimer, shining lights. It is not a replacement for the real therapy, but it can be kind of like an emotional support tool that I believe people have genuinely considered of value. And I know, which I'll talk more on later, there have been dark moments in my life where I very much turned to romance books as an escape, and it was very much a safe space that kept me sane. A lot of readers have explained how they consider romance a form of therapy through escapism and emotional regulation. So, I have seen a lot of readers say that they turn to romance when they're feeling overwhelmed. I know I have. And have used romance novels as a way to take a mental break from the
Mm,
world, especially the last 2 years. Stress, anxieties. Other readers have talked about how romance novels are like their go to, again, emotional support, especially during tough times like grief and depression, because romance novels have to have a happily ever after between the main love interest, be it two or more characters, because you got your white shoes and your MMFs and all that stuff. So, specifically, I think the reason why romance
mhm.
novels provide this emotional support for a lot of us is because of the happy endings that are guaranteed. We know how it's going to end in the sense that whatever journey these two characters take, somehow they're going to end up together by the end of it. And there's a comfort in that. So you're not going to be thrown off the loop with a sudden death or a cheating or being left or, some type of drama between these two characters. Their journey can be as perilous as it is, but we know that in the end, they will end up together.